Our opening match is going to be heading in any second here. Team Liquid versus G2IG. Matchup is still really rough, right?
Biggest factors is lane phase. I think mid is going to be a brawl of a lane, but I expect Liquid to do fine.
Bulbaca's going to be the first blood grenaded.
Is a strong lane for sure. His Crownfall patch is probably the status for 33. You know, they're giving a bunch of cosmetics and stuff to normal humanoids. It's like, what is this, man?
It's true.
Where's my like Beastmaster Boar hat? That's what he's looking for in the patch. Oh, big Centaur Stomp.
Boxy goes down.
Exactly what they want. I don't know if G2IG expect him to be here.
Nice impale. Hits two there. Tossed back onto the Lion. Setting up yet another kill for Team Liquid. Now, the Power Rune was secured by Insania in the bottom lane, so not even that going the way of G2IG. Just too many numbers. They bring both supports, you bring both supports and a core into the mid lane.
Not a rune you can give up here if you're G2IG.
Yeah, Bulbaca, is he going to be able to get there in time? Is he going to be able to hit the stun? Oh, he does get the Wisdom Rune. Even if he doesn't hit the stun, will he survive? Yeah, he's going to be fine there. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, 33 managed to get his Wisdom Rune, though it's under a rotation from Nothing to Say. It should be able to net up Doom kill. Can he get out after it, though? Little Doomlings are going to pop out and throw some Shard Golems at him. Here it comes, and he's going to die for that. A little bit of vengeance for 33. They're going to come back for it. Have to come back and force to both try and secure that Power Room, but also protect the tower. Because the tower's going to start taking some big Diabolic Edict damage. And it's a haste rune for a Leshrac. Yep. Big pickup.
Yep, that was... I felt that one coming. Look at the Boca. Well, I think Boxy tree grabbed it earlier or something.
Oh, really?
I don't know who else would have.
Maybe Bulbaca came over and gave him a Tango. Not too long
maybe
ago.
He ate it, but I mean that's a weird tree to have eaten. Either way, it works out for Liquid. They get a D ward as well. Healing
Trying
stacks,
to take some stacks. Nothing to say. He's not going to let this go. Mickey cutting over, spawning JT. They're inside a river, though. The Slaughter's pretty fast. Oh, big freezing field. Immediately gets canceled, but big damage enough to be able to kill both supports. It's looking so. G2IG immediately crumble. Their backline is gone on first. And now have to forfeit.
You're going to lose both Wisdom Runes here. You might lose NTS.
Straight up doomed. They're getting both Wisdom Runes and killing Nothing to Say.
This is straight solo kill. This game is crumbling for G2IG right now.
Boxy took it away from him. I assume because Boxy's game is so rough, he's like, brother, I need a little helping hand here. Mid lane, this has to go well. 1 second stun, but a finger of death will put him down.
Nice move from Monet. Try and drag this game back a little. I mean, they need something. Gotta start picking up these line kills so you can get Baboka to blink, and then maybe you can push some lanes in, create some split pressure, find the pickoffs, get Monet involved more. He's looking.
Avalanche not allowing him to get another kill. And already taken a healthy amount of damage. Now he can retoggle the armlet. The Weaver coming
in
through.
Trouble here.
He's going to have to just go for the kill maybe on the Tiny, toggling a little bit, but the Weaver's going to come through with the Avalanche, and they're going to clean both of them up now.
What was that?
I don't know.
That was way too casual. Liquid to a T set themselves up really nicely here, and they're just going to keep compounding the advantage. This is not a greedy lineup. So you need more of this. You need more pickoffs. You just slow these mid-game items down, particularly the Shivas for the Doom, the Gleipnir for the Weaver, the Blink for the Tiny. You let Liquid get a couple more kills here, they get to those.
Nothing Ace slips on by, but Mickey is more than mobile enough to keep up with him. And while it may cost Boxy his life, it is a free fight for Liquid.
And get that punish, because right now Mickey 5-0 and 6. He's going to have a very fast Gleipnir here. He's going to join all this fight.
Real Chaos Knight. He had just used Phantasm, do a little farming, but the real one gets spotted by both the Tiny and the Leshrac, and they easily burn through him. No triangle available to farm. No.
What are you doing with Slaughter Amp CK into Shivas? It's a nightmare. Even the extra spell amp onto the rest of these heroes, onto the Ench, onto the Timber. This is a very nice pickoff. I mean, that was a 5x streak. That's a 1,000 gold kill. Catch Mickey in the fight. start the fight on Nisha. Maybe get the clutch hex on Box. If you get one of those things going, you're going to be happy enough.
Being run down.
Not really the target they want to start
They
on.
are pretty grouped up here. This is going to be a really nice set of stuns. Yes, the Enchantress is dead, but these two are grouped up in a corner, and there's no way out.
Not the target. You want to go on with the Doom there. We talked about it in the draft.
Position, man. Like, what are you doing? This is what maybe you were alluding to, the fact that Liquid not looking the best, right? Not looking like a team that should be threatening championships here. And this opening match against the one Birmingham, not the best start here. Big damage coming out from X Nova. There's nothing to say. Gets the killing blow. Looks like they're going to be trading out supports here, but still, any sort of trade is to the favor of G2IG, as they are typically out farming Liquid.
I feel like the only thing they're looking for is, get Baboka online in terms of that Aetherline Shard. The Hurricane Pike for X Nova would be nice, and then just more items for Monet, but they're ready to brawl.
Trying to get some dewarding here. BKB's going out immediately. G2IG. At the start of this team fight, they're trying to stop this Doom from going up. 33 cannot get it off. They're going to TP away on Monet. Oh, the BKB didn't last long enough. Somehow, despite the BKBs, I thought G2IG was just going to hold that fight. The Leshrac shows up late, and they actually get a third kill out of that.
Rocks, man. Mickey doing work. Did cost him Boxy buyback.
Yeah, he did not want to lose that team fight because that was also his gem.
Look at this. They're going to push. Did recover that gem. Nisha says, I'm strong. I have my own Shivas. I don't need the Doom. That's why I bought it. Backup comes in handy.
More staffed in. Oh, what a hit from Boboka. That might just give Nothing to Say the opening to get out the BKB and make a run for it. Mickey, though, will collect the kill on Boboka. So Boboka gives up his life to save his core. Insania countering the shard with a shard of his own, with Crystal Clone disjoining the attacks from X Nova. He's going to be found on the side here. See if they can burst him down nice and quick. Doomed up immediately. Nothing to say. Can't get back to the fountain. Monet half health here. Pops Phantasm. The illusion just gone in an instant, man. BKB cooldown timing here is killing G2IG, and Liquid is cleaning up right now. Big crush comes through. Nothing to say. Trying to finish off Nisha. The Bloodstone is not going to be able to out-heal this damage. A Gleipnir on multiple heroes as they try and back up. They do manage to win this fight. Finally, G2IG, it cost them some heavy dosh. They threw a lot of buybacks in this fight to be able to win it, but they hold.
CK can also be a hero that gives you that extra stun from carry, but they've just been nowhere close to killing him. And he is chunking heroes.
Attempt to defend Power Rune. It's a haste up top. Trying to get a little vision. Immediately, Finger and Phantasm. They find an opening. And G2IG do not mess around. They don't try and hold spells. They get a crush on two, trying to chase with the Phantasm. If they could just get close enough for Monet to pull in another hero, pull in his illusions on top of the Weaver. The Weaver's in trouble. Mickey gets off the BKB. Time lapse off. He's going to be okay, but the Leshrac is getting destroyed by this damage now. He may have cleared through some of those illusions, but now Mickey is in trouble. He's already used his time lapse. His BKB is worn out. G2IG make that fight work for them. Boxy collects a kill in the end. Good for him. But G2IG all around a fantastic fight for them. And I'm sure they are praying that Roshan is up right now. It will not be up for another minute, though. So Liquid will have the a chance to contest.
Damn, is this
Roshan Roar goes off. Oh, spotted Boxy. Couldn't get the stun in time. Boxy gets a blink away. Roshan is very low. Liquid
now.
Yeah, JT, dude, if he jumps in at the right time, this could be disastrous for Liquid. 500 HP. Is JT going to get in there? No, he just picked up JT a bit too late. They go for the kill, a fast one on Mickey, and they will not be able to get it quite. They don't finish him off. Meanwhile, in the box, he gets blown up almost immediately. Doom goes down. Nisha right in the middle of this, though, with his ultimate and BKB and Bloodstone. No matter what spells you throw at him, that man will be able to push through now. X Nova, he's going to be caught on the end of it here, so support's getting traded out here. Gem back into Liquid's hands.
This item's just insanely broken in the late game fight. Maybe like one of the
got the toss back.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, you're gone.
Boxy found his opening, and now G2IG gonna have to scramble back home. Now, other people are gonna stay out of the map. JT, for example, with his Wind Waker BKB, feels pretty free. So he'll just one-shot some waves.
That last grand finals we watched between Falcons and XG, if you remember that game 4 that they won it on, that was a game where it was similar. They had a Chaos Knight lineup. They were playing into a Doom, I think, as well. And they just built triple Wind Waker. There was the Faceless Void Doom lineup from Falcons.
Yeah,
those heroes just couldn't deal with the Wind Wakers, man. It was way too nasty. Like,
that was definitely a better Wind Waker game, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. But it still just showed the strength even in just the fight. So they're going to go for the lead off with the Hex.
See if they can burst down Mickey, and they got him even without JT. JT whiffing his initiation didn't matter at all. Now they're still going to try and play this one out. They're going to go back in with Anisha BKB. He just goes straight forward with the Doom toss together from Box. He gets the double kill. There's his triple double. Now buybacks immediately going out. Liquid need to be able to retreat back out of here. Nisha on the run. G2IG, how many heroes did they get to collect here? 33 gets the BKB TP out. The Crystal Maiden dies. Anybody else? Can JT hunt down more?
You're gonna get out. I mean, you lose the gem. I mean, to me, Leshrac is about Edict in the current state. The fact this spell does pure damage lets you cut through a lot of resistances the hero normally struggles against. So to me, that talent is insanely strong. Early BKB from Boxy does not want to get hexed.
The toss back, immediately a pick off onto X-Nova. No, not quite. A Wind Waker buys him a little bit more time. Mickey committing for the kill, though. Does get the double stun. A Finger of Death goes out. Leshrac gonna back away. Doom placed onto the Chaos Knight. Is this space for them to be able to take the barracks and back? They're gonna have to use the glyph to hold it. Give the window here for Monet to get back into play here as the Doom wears off. But that is going to be melee barracks down. So maybe this is gonna be a bit of a problem. You could survive the Doom, but if the Doom just prevents you from being able to play a team fight, it would be an amazing pickoff. And a ward out to see him, but not confident, knowing that there are saves on the Liquid side thanks to the Wind Waker. Got a scan on Nisha here in the corner. But again, Liquid staying very grouped up. Bobolka just boldly pushing himself forward. He showed the opening on to make it. They blow him up. He didn't even need the Finger of Death on that one. A Doom goes out. Immediately a Wind Waker to counter. Slardar on the run for it. 33 with refresh, trying to stop the Slardar from TPing away, but he got out. And I don't think he's going to die for it either, especially with extra Wind Wakers. They'll collect the kill on X-Nova, but no cores are going to die in that fight. JT pops a healing salve to get back in the game as quick as possible.
You're looking for an Ags, but that's about it here. This is the late game Doom that 33 plays for.
Smoked up, runs into Boxy. No free pick off this time. Immediately Doom placed onto the Lion who did buyback last team fight, while 33 is fighting out with nothing to say. Nisha, 33 team fighting another Doom, this time on the Chaos Knight, and Mickey comes in and destroys them. An amp damage on a Weaver. That is way too bad for G2IG. They, even with the BKBs, they can't get away from this physical damage and the movement speed of Mickey. He's going to try and make a break for it over the cliff, but he can't make it that far. He'll end up going down. Avalanche over the top is 33 trying to back out. Toss him backwards, trying to get him out. Oh, a little bit more damage. Almost got clipped by Tormentor damage, but it wasn't enough. A Wind Waker back down to the line. Nothing to say. Looking Timber Chain away. Liquid not going to push it.
He just had a really good angle with an incredible rune. And it absolutely decimates them. And now G2IG feel like they have to contest this Roche. They don't have buyback on the Timber. They don't have it on the Chaos Knight.
I mean, only two heroes have buyback right now. It's Slardar and it's Nisha. And Nisha is the one who put himself in the front lines here to be gone on. Boxy finds the opening for a toss back onto the Slardar. Back into the death. Oh, look at that grouped up. The big stuns go out and he can't survive. Nisha ends up going down for the buyback immediately, and he's behind them. He's going to show up right behind them, right where Monet doesn't want him to be as he's trying to retreat back. Nisha catches him from behind. That is a dieback for him. A winning team fight for Team Liquid, and the closeout of game one likely.
Not some auto win fight spell. It's not Black Hole here. You can only do so much. Liquid had buybacks left to give as well.
GG.
Yeah, that is game one. I mean, a sick game from both teams, honestly. I'm surprised that G2IG pulled that mid game back as well as they did, because that was potentially looking really rough for them.
Brewmaster.
Brew and Visage are both interesting as well. I could see either of those come out.
And it'll be the Brewmaster.
Yeah, the Brew is interesting here because you get the Dispel versus Lardar.
Oh, they see the Brewmaster. The Brewmaster, he has this war that he's playing around right now. The smoke is only going to last that much longer. 33. He sees some of these heroes, and they miss the bomb to be able to grab him. They still slow him down a little bit with the Lucent Beam, but Boboka needed to land that sticky bomb. They needed that. If they had that, then 33 is very likely dead. Maybe they could still get him with multiple blood grenades.
I think he's
and it
dead.
seems like that's going to be the way they did it.
They're just too fast, man. Luna Ench. 320, 325 MS heroes. That's one way to run you down. The armor on both these sidelines. We're seeing that ice armor bottom. Maybe I just underestimated the armor between these two heroes top. They're both pretty high. Like Sparta with 7, Techies with 5. Not the easiest heroes to just trade early into with some extra stats, Bracer Null. Yeah, not enough early damage for Liquid to build the net worth gap, and now they're the ones getting going on.
Now the glimpse back, but JT keeps on the hunt. The blast off lands on both of them. It was barely in range of hitting Mickey to deliver the final blow. The toss back here from the Tiny, but Boboka hits level 4, so his taser, it actually prevents him from taking a whole lot of damage here. The Golem from behind from X Nova, and Cini gets run down. Now they're going to look at Boxy with the Golem trying to tank the tower while JT's taking it. Now the Golem will tank it. The Golem dies, turns into little Golems that throw out the shards to finish off Boxy as well. G2IG, a massive lead in the laning phase now.
Nighttime Luna Aura.
Yeah, nighttime with an Enchantress tanking the tower. I mean, just night and day, this laning phase from game 1 to game 2 for G2IG. Trying to get a toss back into an Exorcism. Toss him straight onto Nisha. But too many heroes here. Nisha might be overwhelmed here as the rotation's coming out thick and fast. They go for a glimpse back onto Luna. That'll help with some of the damage. A push Hurricane into the tower. Is that enough damage? Not quite. X-Nova needed one more impetus to go off, and maybe he could have finished the job. But Nisha barely managed to get away. We trade out supports in the end. A power rune for Nisha grabbed. And they're going to get X-Nova on the tail end of it as a result of that. So actually ends up pretty decent for Liquid, forcing a lot of rotations. And even better if they can get the kill on Monet here, as Monet caught by the Mickey rotation. He loves playing Monkey King and going for an early gate gank. And he had this one set up. Monet TP'd mid, went back to bottom, dies anyway.
Upper side Roche could be pretty tempting. Power room, 10 minutes. Liquid won it. Can they get it though? G2IG made the move first.
Going for the kill on Nisha. See if they can blow him up. Bo gets him down to half. JT blast off to finish him. They got him. JT now hunting for more with the corrosive haze on the Tiny. They'll run him down with ease, and 33 is left wondering what kind of fight he just TP'd into. He's going to have to blow his ultimate here just to stay alive. Not the best use of it. Maybe they could still get a kill off of it. Mickey with the damage. Oh, he's got to get away, though. He get purged out from the taser, so he doesn't keep the amp damage while the Bruling struggled to get a kill. The Storm Panda is safe away here, so it's not like he's in threat of dying. But G2IG, they bring more numbers than Liquid to a mid fight, and it works out very well for them.
They get 2 tier 1s for this 11-minute mark instead of losing their own. They're making another smoke play. Have that blink on the Slardar already done. And they found the best target on the map.
I troll your guts with my blade.
Man, Nisha is not going to be having a good game with this momentum going the way of G2IG. Him being threatened like this 2 times in a row. And this is just the start for G2IG. I feel like their damage right now, I think a lot of it's coming from like the techies and the Kunkka's combo. But you're not even talking about the physical damage that's coming into play, really.
Dire structures.
Yo, saves him from the stomp.
On toss back into tower range, but oh, god damn. I mean, second Wisdom Rune gets them to level 6 on both their supports, while Bobica is picking up Apophis. I mean, these supports are living very different lives. Bobica's living the rich life right now and is biding his time, waiting for a jump in. Silence, they'll catch them from the side. Nisha comes in with the Exorcism. Great position to be in. A glimpse keeps nothing to say where he's at, and they'll get this pick off. G2IG are not going to fight for it. The team fight is only going to build up at this point, so it's going to be harder and harder for them to make this Glimpse and Rod of Atos offensive-oriented items work when they're matched with this brick wall. There's going to be a Kunkka reaching Aghanim Scepter very soon. Boxy, quick reactions, Avalanche, but will not save him.
Liquid are looking for their level 12s right now. They want level 2 Exo and level 2 Brewmaster ulti before they take that big fight. They do have the Radiance done, but it's not that good on the level 1 Pandas because they just get melted right now. So they're searching for some more XP here, where they're willing to take that big 5-on-5, and G2IG continue to take advantage of it.
Donis level 2 Exo, but has to use it defensively and is just getting destroyed, man. From a distance, Impetus plus Tidebringer is just enough to kill him. They have to get in here. They have to get some sort of kills out of this. Liquid, desperate to get anything that they can. They get one and a second now. Glimpse back off of the tornado, rips him out of the tornado, and nothing to say is now free to run away.
Yeah, but we haven't even gotten to Torrent Storm yet. Just gonna make those 5-on-5s harder, which is maybe the one area Liquid can excel in. They get some big 5-on-5 with level 2 Exo, level 2 Brew ult, and you just let the sustain and the burn go to work.
They're gonna run into nothing to say. Smoke breaks, runs into a mine. It's nothing to say who gets the initiation. And what should be an easy kill on Boxy, perhaps tossed back onto the Kunkka inside the cannon field. Static Storm, but the haste rune is off, and as soon as
and
the
don't
field
care.
is gone, he is running down heroes.
They're running down buildings. Got the glyph out of Liquid.
Holy crap.
Age is still up for 2 minutes. This is that 15-minute nighttime Roche putting in some work. Liquid just not ready for the pace here.
This is going to be a lane, I think. There's nothing that Liquid has to stop it, I think.
I mean, you have to like Wukong Brew at this. Pray that you win that fight, but
33 almost dead already. Primal Split needs a few more seconds to go off. They have the Wukong's command. Mickey steps out of it. He was stuck on the other side of the trees and just a little sliver couldn't get through. Now they did manage to get away from the Eclipse, and now with that on cooldown, G2IG will back away, respecting the Exorcism. Even if they have the road Aegis, no, they're going to go back in. You see an opportunity with Boxy. Quick pick off on him. And takes the numbers advantage now. 4 versus 5 with an Aegis. G2IG push to the first lane of Barracks. The Primal Split's going off. Barracks are low. One range Barracks down. Toss up in the air onto the Eclipse. Oh, push back. Nice hit there from Mickey, hitting a 2-man stun and baiting out the Crush as well. Now with the Exorcism trying to run down heroes. Nisha not going to be able to survive. Too much damage coming out. While the Primal Split is wearing out, Monet is finally able to play the team fight again. He'll go straight for Mickey, burning him down nice and easy. The Glaze will cut him down to size. No problem. Turns back to help with 33. The Avalanche is just not going to be enough to get the kill on JT. Monet going to go for more and more and more. Boxy will be caught by the X and pulled back to his doom. 13,000 net worth lead. G2IG, a lane of Barracks up, a Tormentor to take. They have taken this game by storm, away from the Disruptor and looking to even the series.
We'll go with Vessel Charges, Torrent Storm Boat, Luna Aura buffing everybody up. And Mickey's in no position to man fight any of these cores. I feel like this game is just over like that, I think.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like G2IG is just going to run it down. The Torrent Storm finally comes into play. And look at 33 get bursted down, man. The G2IG have such an advantage. They can throw a couple ults to be able to secure a Brewmaster out of the team fight. Tidal Wave pushes in Nisha into his death. Almost. The final impetus, not quite enough damage. 33 buyback, back into it he goes. Trying to get off the Primal Split, gets it off. Can they take this team fight with the Primal Split? Using the Void Panda, trying to astral pull the Luna in. Where are the heroes to back him up, though? This Brewmaster's playing entirely by himself. Is his Brewlings all dead? Not quite. But now he doesn't have an ultimate anymore. Insania is going to be pulled back into an X-Torrent and quickly killed. Nisha back into it with an Exorcism. This is do or die for Team Liquid. They must be able to stand tall with this Death Buff, and he's immediately retreating, run down by JT. He pounces on his opportunity to get the kill on Nisha once again, gets out of the base.
Just paying huge dividends here, especially with a Luna on the front line. You can solar press Monet. So much extra value for a lineup that needs to try and bring him down through the physical.
Second lane of barracks will be forfeited. Boxy covers himself with the avalanche for fear of JT's initiation. A glimpse back onto nothing to say. Tossed back out of the static storm. Not great there, especially with Mickey losing damage, losing HP fast, and inside of the Wukong command is nothing when it comes to the magic damage being output by G2IG. The mines blow up. Oh, barely got out the primal split, but the Brewlings are almost dead already. They're going to run down this last one. It's 33. He's dead as well. That's going to be 4 kills for G2IG and a GG called out. 25-minute victory for G2IG. What a bounce back from game 1. A tough game for them that they lose eventually. They put up a good fight, but they came back into this game 2